you doing, bud?
Good, brah.
That's awesome, brah.
Yeah, I know, brah.
So I don't know if you saw, but I started a new Let's Play.
No, I did not see it.
Yeah, it's they're short episodes. They're about like 5-6 minutes, 7 minutes apiece, and well, I only uploaded one today, but more will be coming. And it's mostly like to use it to I don't know, just like recap on stuff and
Recap.
talk about site news and shit like that.
Sweet.
But yeah, dude, I've been looking through the news today, and there's some stuff here that's kind of cool. Like the adventure update.
Adventure update.
Yeah.
Minecraft?
Right. And supposedly it's going to come first to Xbox?
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Well, I know Xbox is like way behind.
Right, no, it's totally way behind. Like, it's just saying right here, it's, the next update says scheduled to be an Xbox approximation of beta version 1.73. Piston. Yeah, so it's like wicked old.
Yeah, this shit's old as fuck.
Yeah, but they're talking about the adventure update, and we don't even have the entire adventure update. We don't really have anything adventure.
Yeah, I don't know.
I just thought that was weird.
Yeah.
And then did you see that news about how that fucking 38Studios or whatever is like firing everybody?
Oh yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah, we get a lot of that news up here because it's Kurt Schilling's company and shit. You know,
Oh my
Red
God.
Sox hero.
Dude,
Yeah,
what the
dude.
hell? Like, what's blowing my mind here is that there was an article I read where the game had to sell 3 million copies to break even.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What are they doing? What did they do?
Well, I know that. Well, I don't know because I thought that game was fairly successful for what it was.
Yeah.
But I think they were actually working on a totally different like original IP.
Uh-huh.
So maybe they just got crazy with that with their spending and stuff.
I don't know. 333 times 60. I mean, if I just multiply 3 million times $60, it comes out to like what, $180 million?
Mm.
Like, are you serious? That's how you break even?
I don't know. Plus, I know I think Rhode Island gave them 75
Yeah,
million.
they give him 75 mil.
Yeah.
So where the fuck? I mean, that's what's blowing my mind. It's like if Rhode Island gave him 75 million, and to break even, they needed to sell 3 million copies. Like, I'm trying to see where 3 million copies times $60 for the game comes out to $180 million.
Yeah.
And how is it? I mean, my numbers might be off. Maybe it's 18 million. I think it's 18 million. Maybe. I don't know. Either way, like, I'm trying to figure out. No, it's got to be 180, comma. Yeah, it is 180 million. Okay, how does 180 million equal $75 million
Wow.
to break even?
Well, yeah, I don't know. Good tell you, man. Reckoning was. Didn't they buy that?
Right.
They bought that though, right? Didn't they buy that IP from another company?
No, that's theirs.
You sure?
Yeah.
I thought it was an unfinished thing, and they bought it and they finished it and released it.
No, I don't think so. Let me see. Kingdoms of Amalur. Here, it was published by 38Studios and Electronic Arts, and it was developed by 38Studios and Big Huge Games. Completely.
I heard different, but
I'm confused. It says development right here. 38Studios, owned by former baseball pitcher Kurt Schilling, originally began developing the Amalur universe with a 10,000-year history created by Ari Salvatore.
Mm-hmm.
Which, yeah, awesome, super famous. So like, I don't know what happened. Now it says here in 2009 they acquired Big Huge Game, which had been working on an RPG. The studio decided to retool. Okay, so here's what happened.
Oh, so that's the IP?
Yeah, so Amalur was being written by Ari Salvatore to be used as the MMO that they're still producing.
Mm-hmm.
Big Huge Game was already working on an RPG for THQ, when 38 Studios acquired Big Huge Games, they acquired the game,
Right.
or
Got it backwards, yeah.
and then that's just what it's the same universe. So they just turned that into another Amalur game.
Yeah.
So, okay, but still, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't see how, like, people are giving it good scores. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
By
I
the
don't
way,
know how much
what
they
did
spent.
you link me? Is this Ricky Ortiz?
No. I got something for you.
What's that?
So I was on Siglemic's stream this morning,
Uh-huh.
as he stayed up all night and streamed.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, he's gonna be doing like a lot of streaming soon,
Uh-huh.
and it sounded like there's like I don't know if all the Super Mario 64 speedrunners are doing an event or something, but it sounds like they're gonna take like a week, like 12 hours a day, trying to set records and shit.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That sounds like something worth watching.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure to put Sig's link down there as well.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty cool. For those of you who don't know, Sig is a speedrunner, and doesn't he hold a couple records?
I don't know.
Close to?
Very close to. I guess, like, if you want to hear like the story, I guess
yeah, what's the story?
he used to play it on like, I don't know, like Virtual Console with a GameCube controller.
Mm-hmm.
And he like obliterated all the world records. But the game runs so much faster on Virtual Console, that's where he gets his advantage.
Oh.
So he went back to the original actual Nintendo 64, the Nintendo 64 controller.
No kidding.
Yeah, that's like even battleground for these guys, so.
Got you. And then it was saying that he uses the Japanese version because the intro has a 2.7 second advantage according to his site.
Yeah.
And he does hold some world records. 70 stars in 49 minutes and 42 seconds, and 120 stars in an hour and 46 minutes.
Well, I think that's his personal time, right?
No, that's
world record.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Someone else's world record.
Okay, those are the world records.
But he's so close, dude. He's like,
yeah, he's 49.44, so he's 2 seconds behind the world record, and he's close to like, I don't know, a minute, maybe less than a minute. I don't know. It's 47. He's at an hour 47:10, and the world record's an hour 46:35. So do the math.
yeah, and the kid's 20.
Oh, he's 20.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I think I played this game when I was like 4. And I'm like,
oh my god.
I feel like an old piece of shit.
Oh, we are, dude. We're nearly 10 years older than him.
Mm.
Good God. Good God. Awesome. That was good news.
Yeah, man.
Did you hear about the Skyrim update?
No.
Okay, there's going to be a new Skyrim update. New kill cams, which I will link to you here.
Cool.
Which look badass as fuck. And some Kinect shit, which doesn't really matter, but also mounted combat.
Ah.
So you don't have to get off your horse.
Interesting.
It's pretty cool, and I don't know because I never did this in Skyrim, but have you ever done unarmed? Like a brawler?
Not necessarily.
Well,
I think there's like a quest where you have to, but
well, what's cool is that they have some brawler kill cams and they're sick, dude.
Huh?
Like suplexes, like cracking someone's neck and fucking like yeah, snapping necks with your hand. Like it's pretty badass. Pretty badass stuff. I'm surprised that there was so much shit about it. And you know what? Like, I finally had someone ruin the ending for me.
Hmm.
Uh, which I think it's about. I can talk about it, right? I mean, it's been long enough since it's been out.
Yeah.
Okay, so spoiler. If not, like, I'll give you a timestamp. If we decide to. So you could skip it. But apparently the ending, the way it comes out, and what people were bitching about was that you get to a point, right? You've been playing Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2, and you've been pretty much making your decisions, as either Paragon or Renegade, and,
Yeah.
always thinking that these decisions are going to affect blah, blah, blah. But what happens is that you spend all of Mass Effect 3 thinking the same thing, like you're making your decisions and you're doing this and this and that, and then all of a sudden you come across a a fork in the road. Like the game literally goes, okay, cool. So now is the time where you make a decision,
Hmm.
and like regardless of what it was that you picked, like how it was that you played, you're still giving every option.
Right.
Like you can literally right there pick the renegade option, some fucking neutral option that's pointless, or like a paragon option, and all of it was like, Deus Ex Machina, where like out of nowhere some fucking child, like, I don't know, did you remember watching the Dragons, what the fuck was the game called that I've been playing? Dragon Siege 3. You remember the little kid that shows up in like the swamp?
No.
Well, there's some kid, like, just imagine some fucking random ass, like,
Yeah.
golden child just shows up and he's like, hi, I'm this kid, and, I'm gonna let you make this decision while everyone's about to die around you. So it was literally like out of the blue, and then you just make a decision. So it didn't matter what it was that you did, and apparently the decision sucks because either you like, you take over the Reapers and then you harvest all of mankind and you do all this shit, as the bad guy, or you blow up all the Mass Effect relays, or the mass relays, not Mass Effect relays, the mass relays, and everybody gets stuck on Earth. Whatever it was, like, it's not bad. I mean, the endings suck. Personally, I think being able to make that decision, regardless of how you've been playing,
Yeah.
it's a pretty big cop out. But the endings, you know, I wouldn't throw a bitch fit about it. I wanted something worse. I wanted everybody to die. Like, seriously, I wanted the Reapers to win because they've spent the entire first two games being like, resistance is futile. We're going to kill you no matter what. Like, we're going to win. This is all a cyclic cycle. Like, is that is that uh is that redundant?
What, a cyclic cycle?
I think so, right?
The
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
Department of Redundancy Department?
yeah, seriously. I really wanted that to like pull through where they're like, oh no, we're gonna kill you. We've always been doing this. We've been doing it for millennia upon millennia. And I would have really liked that to happen. Where like Mass Effect 3, comes along and they're like, dude, we told you we were going to kill you.
Yeah.
And they just wipe everybody out. I would have loved that. But I can only imagine if that would have been the case and people didn't get their fucking happy endings. The shitstorm that would have caused.
Yeah. I don't know if anyone would be happy.
I don't know. I think, that's a pretty sad point where people, or at least designers, now have to worry about, like you shouldn't be able to affect a designer's fucking story.
No, that's, you
You know,
should.
you're playing what they want you to play.
And you have been the whole time.
Yeah, you've been doing it the whole time. It's like saying it's like, after playing years upon years of Mario and finally, we get a new Mario game and everyone starts bitching out because they're like, dude, the princess should have been in the third fucking castle.
Yeah.
What? I don't know if that's if it's the same as that, but I think it's pretty damn close. I don't think people should be able to change their decisions.
Nah. Like I said, you're there for the ride, man.
Exactly. What do you got?
Nothing.
Nothing? You're done? You got nothing else for me?
Oh, really? I mean, okay, you want to talk about something? How about Diablo?
What about Diablo?
There's some crazy like conspiracies going on
Okay. Like what?
about um
Spoiler warning.
spoiler warning, yeah, I guess. So people have been looking at Whimsyshire.
Yes.
It's the secret level.
Yes, the unicorn rainbow world.
Yes. So I guess it has like weird music in the level, right?
Okay.
And if you play the music backwards,
Okay.
okay, just stick with me. It's actually a song, like I think it's like a French song or something, right?
Uh-huh.
Or it's a song about like a French poem or some shit.
Okay.
And it there's like three parts to the poem, right? And from what I gather, one of the parts is about a goblin that comes in and out of the darkness or whatever,
Okay.
a la Treasure Goblin.
Treasure Goblin.
There's something about like a woman at night,
Mm-hmm.
which didn't mean anything to me except people there's like a river or some shit in Act 1
Okay.
where in the water there's actually a reflection of a woman with a moon in the background,
No shit.
which I'll send you a link to the picture.
Okay. Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right. And the third one I forget something about it. I think it was something about like the devil or some shit like that. But yeah, man, like people are like really kind of like digging deep into this, and this might
Huh.
be like some extra content maybe down the road, or it's kind of crazy.
Well, that's kind of crazy. So this is something not even related to the Asmodin cutscene that everyone's been talking about?
Right, this is something totally different.
Huh.
Hmm.
And then, okay, so we have this now, this trifecta of weirdness.
Yes.
And then we had the Asmodin cutscene, which was basically people saying that Asmodin in that whole cutscene was never talking to Leah.
Right, he was
He was
talking
talking
to,
to Diablo.
yes.
So he was kind of like telling Diablo off.
Kinda, yeah, because I guess like if you follow the lore and stuff, which I try to, but I didn't realize this. Maybe I'm
Hmm.
wrong or whatever. But people are saying that trapping all the evils in the Black Soul Stone was Diablo's plan all along.
Hmm.
Because Diablo wanted to be the prime evil,
Right.
and so when Asmodean's talking to Leah and saying all this shit about how your little plan's not going to work, and
Right.
he's actually talking to Diablo inside Leah.
So there's like
Heavy
like
foreshadowing.
conflict between the evils.
Because they all want to be the primeval.
Right, they all want to be the prime evil.
Mhm.
But there was actually already, wheels set into motion by Diablo to try to overthrow all of them.
Yeah, that's
And
like
and Asmodan was like, nope.
he's like, yeah, I see a plan, and it's not going to happen. And eventually, spoiler alert, it does. But
But does it really? And what happens at the end? Because Diablo, like I was talking about, like, Diablo doesn't die.
right.
See the Soul Stone, fall into the clouds, and then the eyes show up.
Well, that's another kind of interesting thing because people are talking about, in the game there's a prophecy about a falling star,
Hmm.
and more spoiler alerts, Tyrael falls from heaven, right, and
Right.
crashes into the cathedral.
Hmm.
What if that's an unrelated event? Maybe not necessarily unrelated, but maybe the falling star, the prophecy, was the Soul Stone
Right.
crashing back down to Earth, and not necessarily an angel falling from heaven.
That is damn possible.
It is possible. And then, of course, people are already speculating about expansion and stuff where,
Hmm.
maybe we fight Diablo again, or,
Well, and then there's always the whole thing with Adria.
yep, Adria, because, like, they're even saying that
But
when,
she just pieced out.
yeah, well, Diablo tells her, wait in hell,
Hmm.
so wait in hell until I need you again, or whatever. And Imperius,
Hmm. And Pierce
he,
is being a dick.
yeah, and he lives for the good versus evil thing.
Hmm.
Now there's no more evil. So they think he goes down and grabs a soul stone and releases all the evils to,
Just to be able to have that eternal conflict.
exactly. So, I mean, Imperius could be a boss, Diablo again, Adria, maybe even the other angels. I mean, there's like this whole lore, and
Well,
there's
yeah,
like
and then what was
this
that other
small
thing they were
movie.
saying
What's
about
that?
what was that other thing they were saying about the I forget which one it was. I don't know if it was Ariel, but one of the angels, Wisdom, who went mad.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, they had this whole thing, right? And like before the game came out, they released that short animated series, and like there's a ton of lore about the angels.
Mm-hmm.
When you play through the game, you don't get shit.
No, you don't.
You see most of Imperius, and even that's like pretty short.
Yeah,
So you have all those other angels that could be part
potentially.
of the expansion. Now they're kind of saying too, like if it goes that way, maybe you I mean, you kind of already go to heaven to kill the evils, right?
Right.
Diablo. But maybe you fucking go back and try killing angels or whatever. Cause that's kind of, and they're talking about, I'm like all over the map on this, but,
Mm-hmm.
what was his name? Zultan Cool or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
When you listen to him, when you're doing that thing, they talk about how the angels, they all voted on destroying mankind. And
Right.
Tyrael was the only vote no. So, and then they were saying the soul stone's strong enough to trap demons and angels. I mean, why did he mention angels, right?
Huh. Well, here's the other thing, and this is something that I noticed, and I started putting together when I got the Book of Cain.
Yeah.
The prophecy.
I see what you.
The prophecy reads this, and at the end of days, wisdom shall be lost, as justice falls upon the world of men.
Yep.
Valor shall turn to wrath, and all hope will be swallowed by despair. Death at last shall spread its wings all over, or over all, as fate lies forever shattered, or shattered forever.
Mm-hmm.
So, wisdom shall be lost. Was
Yep.
wisdom the angel that was killed?
I think wisdom was the one that went mad, right? Because that's what Tyrael took over, wisdom.
Yes. So wisdom went mad, and he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Justice, which was Tyrael, fell to the world of men.
Yep.
Valor, who's imperious, hasn't yet turned to wrath.
Exactly. Yeah, not yet. That's a good.
Not yet. I mean, he's teetering, and he's been fucking flipping shits, but he really hasn't become wrath, because he's still on heaven's side.
Yeah. And wrath is a sin.
Mm-hmm. And then hope will be swallowed by despair. Now, hope is that chick angel, I think Ariel.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Who is despair?
I don't know who would be despair. I'm sure it's like a probably some demon of despair or something, right? That sounds kind of familiar. There's a demon of despair or something, right?
I'm not sure. But then it says, death at last shall spread its wings over all, as fate lies shattered forever.
Yeah, so fate probably dies or something, right?
Possible. So then, but who is death? Diablo?
I
No?
don't know. I don't know if that would be him.
I mean, even in that prophecy, there's still so much that
Okay, so there's
could
a
happen.
no
problem.
There's a boss in Diablo 3, Rakanoth, who is the Lord of Despair.
Was hope swallowed by despair?
I don't know, well, it could be in the expansion or whatever.
Well, no, don't you remember that she was, like, captured or some shit?
I don't know if I remember that.
We, like, set her free. She was, like, being held hostage or some shit.
I don't know. Well, I mean, this could all be, like, for expansion stuff, right?
Right. Interesting.
Yes. Because Rakanoth, okay, that's the dude in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Meet him in heaven. That's the guy with, like Final Fantasy looking swords for arms.
Yes.
You remember that boss?
Yeah.
That's the Lord of Despair, apparently, so.
Oh, didn't we kill him?
Yeah, I guess. But I mean.
Maybe.
Yeah, like, I mean, if you think about it, like, okay, like, let's say you kill a demon or whatever, like, okay, what happens then?
Mm-hmm.
Do they just go to hell? Or, I mean, like, are they gone forever? I mean, that's kind of the thing with Diablo, right? And like.
That is true.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking of Diablo.
Speculation?
Speaking of Diablo, the first person has died playing Diablo.
Oh God, really?
Yeah, a 32-year-old man.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Asian?
No,
Wow.
no, not Asian, not
Not to be racist,
Korean.
but that's where you
No, no,
hear a
that's
lot of.
normally how it happens, you know. And that was happening a lot during the MMOs, wasn't it? Like people were fucking
Oh, yeah. People are
starting
like
out and
neglecting the kids. The kids are dying and shit. Yeah.
yeah. So, but no, not it wasn't Korean. It was I think American. He had a heart attack.
Really?
Yeah, so he flipped
Playing
that table
Inferno and
real
died all
hard. Damn. And speaking of flipping tables, Star Wars: The Old Republic already free weekends coming up.
I heard that the average population on the server is 350 people.
No way.
Yeah, it's already down that low.
Wow.
Yeah, the Old Republic's dying. It was getting bored.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. I'm telling you, MMOs are done.
Yeah, I think they might have run the course. Unless someone, I think the current formula is done.
Yeah, the whole everything about the current formula is played out.
I have no idea how to fix it, but
I
someone would have
do.
to revolutionize
I
it.
absolutely do. It's
You say you do, but
no, we've been talking about this forever. Like, take Skyrim, take an action game. You know, we don't want to click anymore and wait for cooldowns. Take an action game. You know, Borderlands is doing it. Skyrim could have done it.
yeah, well, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, you can do that. It's not really revolutionizing anything because it's already kind of a formula, but
Well, but I mean, you could revolutionize it to the point where, like, you could start having, you know, it's just bring it down to party size and have it like real, you know, action oriented, like play styles. You know, make your, you know, make the whole thing like really organic, just the way that you control your character, like
yeah,
with these action games, and bring it down to a party size that's fucking manageable. You know, and maybe do what a lot of these games, like even like Diablo, what Diablo does, the more players that you have in your party, maybe the better, you know, loot, you know, it gets a little harder, and you have more,
yeah,
and you play like that, and then set up a way that you can, you know, still have the feeling of that MMO-ness where you're like always like, oh man, MMOs play so many people, but you don't really talk to many of these people. Have a hub, have something where you can have PvP battlegrounds where you guys go and fight, you know,
yeah. Auction
16
house.
on 16, have an auction house. You can still have, you know, a community spring up from this,
Yeah,
you know, without needing to have, you know, a MMO, and without having to fucking dumb it down to these, you know, 1 through 6 hotkeys that you keep spamming over and over and over again.
yep.
It's goddamn possible. I don't know why they're not doing it.
I don't know. I think these companies see MMO and they still think like cash cow. They still think like it's possible to grab that Warcraft money.
I'm hoping that, you know, it really starts failing, and I hope that it fails real hard. Because, you know, it's like Call of Duty, man. You can't keep doing the same shit over and over again.
Yeah. Well, yes and no. I mean, you shouldn't. But I mean, like, well, I mean, I don't want to get off on a tangent on Call of Duty, but yeah, like, you shouldn't be doing the same fucking thing over and over. But every subsequent Call of Duty that comes out sells more than the previous title. Like, these people are just like, it's their own fault.
Right. Yeah, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. It is their own fault.
I agree with you. I don't think that it sucks and it's boring and it's like killing the genre pretty much. And it's the consumer's fault, man. You don't, every dollar is a vote.
Yeah, pretty much.
Casting your vote, you know.
You're absolutely right.
It's fucking crazy. Don't get me started on Call of Duty.
No, but you're right, and you know, that's something that, you know, like we were talking about it. I think we were talking about it on the live stream the other night, where, you know, people don't realize that when you get an MMO, you already bought the game.
Yeah.
You know, and you're gonna at least pay 2 to 3 months. So if you think about it, if you play for 3 months, that's $45. You almost bought the game twice.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting more money
You know,
out of you.
they're getting more money.
Yeah, you're paying twice as much for a $60 game, just about, you know?
Yeah, and if you play all year long, you know, 15 times 12, $180.
Yeah.
You know, that's what, 3 games at $60 a pop?
Yeah.
So you paid for the same game 3 times. And, well, 4 times because you bought the game and then you paid
Yeah.
for the game 3 times. So it's
Yep.
like, that's a hell of a vote. And Jesus Christ, they're going to keep trying to take advantage of that.
Oh yeah. And then they're gonna sell you DLC, and they're gonna sell you
Hmm.
costumes, and they're gonna sell you pets, and
And then they're going to come out with an elite program where you still buy the DLC, but you get it at a discount and maybe ahead of time.
yeah, what a flop that was, man. That thing doesn't even fucking work right. Everyone who bought it feels like an asshole.
Well, they should feel like an asshole,
Hmm.
you know?
That's what you get.
They absolutely should feel like an asshole.
Especially if
So,
they were selling it before it was even out.
yeah,
You
absolutely.
were, you were fucking pre-purchasing Elite, and it fucking worked like shit.
Yeah, you're pre-purchasing a subscription program to nothing that you don't even know if it's gonna work.
Yeah, and you don't even get anything.
Nope. So, good job, COD fans.
Yeah.
You really stuck it to them there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing too, and like a lot of people still cry. It's not like we're just hating on COD,
No.
because even the people who buy every single COD every year is like, oh, it's the same thing,
Yeah, they
or
say
oh,
the same
I'm getting
thing
tired of it. You know, it's a game that comes out every single year, right? Every November.
Mm-hmm.
Yet by March, April, everyone's already sick of it.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, really? Like,
Well, look, man, I'm not gonna lie. I purchased Modern Warfare, the first one.
Mhm.
Okay, I purchased World at War, and those were 2 games that I really, really, really enjoyed. I got Modern Warfare 2 on GameFly, so I didn't even buy it, and I sent it back.
yeah,
I did buy Black Ops, and I enjoyed that. But at that point, that's when I started realizing that Black Ops was still the same engine as Modern Warfare 1 and World
yeah,
at War, and that everything still felt the same, that the UI was still the same, that
yeah.
now they were selling me like the DLC was never going on sale. It was always $15 for
Oh,
like
that's the thing?
3
Yeah, dude.
maps.
Even now, I bet you couldn't even get Modern Warfare 2 fucking DLC or
Yeah,
anything for less than
no, it's
$15.
still
Like,
15
crazy.
bucks. So, and that was the point where I said I'm no longer buying a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, because you no longer want to support this shit.
I
You no
don't want to
longer want to
support it.
cast your vote for this bullshit.
No, so that's it. I'm done. And I think I only purchased 1 DLC pack for Black Ops.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, dude, this shit's crazy. Like, I even bought Modern Warfare 3 because I bought into the hype that it was supposed to be like going back to Modern Warfare 1 style, like
Mm.
gun on gun. Dude, it's the same fucking thing as all the other ones. You have like these super lethal fucking kill streaks and stuff that just take the fun out of the game. Then you have people who are like, oh yeah, I'm the best. I got 100 kills. I'm fucking 100-0, 102. Okay, dude, you got like 14 gun kills and everything else was fucking,
Kill streaks.
yeah, death from above, and you're fucking Osprey and your AC 130, and it's like, fucking give me a break, dude. It's like,
GG.
yeah, you ain't fucking, if
You ain't
someone,
no rock star.
yeah, if someone posted a game where they went 100 kills and fucking 5 deaths and all they did was fucking shoot their gun, I'd be impressed.
Right.
Not fucking, I killed 12
Not so
people.
much
I
kill
camped
streaks.
out. I fucking camped behind a barrel and I got 12 kills in a row with my gun, and then I started getting all these crazy lethal kill streaks and shit, and
Right.
fuck that. That shit's weak.
That shit is weak, my friend. It is
Yeah.
weak.
So weak.
And I think that might be a good point to end this episode because I want to get some
Raging on
gaming
COD.
on. Yeah, raging on COD. I want to get some gaming on. So thanks. Good talk.
Thanks. Good talk. See you next time.
And we'll see you guys next time. Anything else that we should say? Check out the website, Facebook,
Yeah, man, check out the website.
Twitter.
TheBitgen.com. A new stream.
Our new stream, that's right, Twitch
Stream.
TV/TheBitgen. What do you want to do? What do you want to do about that? Do you want to wait and see if damn it, man.
Well,
I would really love to have 4 players. But I don't see how that's, it's going to be even, it's not even going to like matter anymore by the time we actually have 2 additional players. Like I think that everybody would have done it already.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Like if we wait around, is what I'm saying.
yeah. Well, I mean, I have alts. I mean,
Right. Well, so do I. But I mean, I do want to do. I want to start working on Hell. I really do.
yeah, me too. But
So
then again, like, no one's really, like, giving us the opportunity to play with them, really. I mean, like, we're kind of, I don't want to say steamrolling, like, we're just skipping the game. But I mean, like, we're, decent Diablo vets and we can just play,
right.
And it's not like anyone's really, like,
Yeah. No one's actually playing. I don't feel like anyone's actually. I don't want to say that they're not playing the game, but more so they're taking their time and they're doing whatever they got to do, and which is totally cool.
Yep.
But I don't know. I thought we'd have like a squad,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, just not yet.
Just not yet. So
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll just start 2 players, and if anyone catches up, we'll
Yeah,
put up.
fucking other people, whoever, man, start getting people to
Or
the
if
site or
yeah, if you
watching the stuff. They want to play. It's
want to play with us, drop off a comment. I think this will be uploaded to YouTube as well as the website in audio form so that you can download it and take it with you. But yeah, just comments, tweet us or Facebook us or YouTube us. Say I want to play Diablo 3.
yeah. Sign up for the site. Sign up at the website.
Sign up on the website. Get in on this. Let's fucking tear
Hell
shit up.
yeah, yeah, man. Let's just play. Have fun. Game, dog.
Hell yeah.
It ain't about ripping on every game. It's about playing and having fun and
We do it
gaming.
often, but it's not about it.
Yeah, it just so happens to be a hot topic.
Hell yeah. That store is awesome. Alright, guys. Take it easy. This is Tony with the bitch end.
Trav.
I'm out.
Peace.
Peace. You forgot to say I'm Trav.
I did, but you talked over me.
Well, you should say it again.
Yo, this is Billy.
You're a wizard, Harry.
It's me, Bimmy.
It's Bimmy. It's Jimmy and Bimmy Lee
Jimmy and Bimmy Lee.
signing out.
Peace.